Are you looking for real Amazon work from home jobs? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make money online, and many viewers have asked me if I know how to find legit Amazon work from home jobs, and therefore I decided to create this video where I will show you 7 examples of jobs you can find where you can work from home for Amazon. And many of these jobs are something you can do as a full-time income, and there will be options for more or less all levels. So before I go over some examples of real Amazon work from home jobs, let's first go over some basic things you need to know before applying for these jobs. Because first of all, you will be working for Amazon. So it is a job. So that means you need to apply like any other job, whether it's offline or online, you need to apply. So there is no guarantee that you will get work just because you apply. That's how it is. And I just want to make that clear. Also, some of the jobs might require you to do some training. There are jobs for all kind of levels. So basically, no matter your level, whether it's entry level or whether you have more experience, you can find jobs where you can work from home for Amazon. But some of them might require more training. Some requires maybe specific skills. That all depends on the specific jobs. I will show you examples so you can see more about what I'm referring to. Also, it's important to understand that not all positions that are available in all locations. Some are dependent on your location, even though you can do many of these jobs from home in a very flexible way. They just have certain requirements sometimes for some of the jobs, but there are jobs for many different locations, as you will also see in this video. But it's just important to understand that they still do sometimes only accept applications from certain countries for certain positions. And finally, let's of course also talk about the salary before we get to the examples of the jobs. And the exact salary, of course, like any other job, it will vary depending on your position, your experience and all that. But very often entry-level positions, from what I've been able to see, starts at around $11. But of course, again, that can vary depending on your location, depending on the position, all these different things. But in general, you can earn a full-time income from many of these jobs. But let me now then show you 7 examples of these types of jobs, and also how you can find more if these exact options are not for you. So to find flexible Amazon jobs where you can work from home, you need to go to amazon.jobs, and here you have different options. You can search based on certain keywords or job title if you know exactly what you're looking for, and also you can search based on location, or you can scroll down and then you can go down and search based on categories. So that's the different options you can do. But let me go over this with the categories, because this is where you can see these examples. I will show you 7 examples of different types of jobs. So you have a good idea about what kind of work you can find here and if this is for you. So the first option I want to talk about is administrative support. You can see the category page. There are many different options, and we'll go over 7 of them that usually are available as flexible jobs you can do from home, because some of these jobs cannot be done from home, but the ones I'll show you, most of them can most of the time. And one very popular option is this administrative support. And if you go there, you can go down and see, you can see right now they have 104 full-time positions available like this, part-time 7 and seasonal 6. So quite a lot of different jobs like this, and you can then just go through and you can click it and read all about it. You can also see, you can filter it based on your country or your region. Right now they have some for Germany, India, US, Mexico, Romania, you see Costa Rica, Japan, Brazil, United Kingdom, China, Italy, UAE, you know, see many different countries in general. And this is just for administrative support, and this means that you will be like an assistant, administrative assistant. So that means, as they also describe, you will help visitors that are coming to Amazon, but the exact task that will of course depend on the position. You can see the names of some of the different positions here. The next option I want to show you is within sales, advertising, and account management. This is one category. You can just search for advertising, for example. And this is where you sometimes can also find jobs that require a little bit more experience, but again, that depends on the exact jobs, but that also means if you have more experience, you can also earn more. And the reason this can be an interesting one is that you see right now they have almost 600 open jobs. And you can see a lot of these positions about building and maintaining relationships with the customers and not just selling, because they know that if you focus on building that relationship, people will keep coming back and they will make more money. But you can see, if you just scroll through here, you can see there's a lot of positions, for example, for the US, India, China, Japan, Slovakia, a lot of positions for many different countries. Definitely also a way to find good jobs here. You click the job that you're interested in, and then you can just follow the application process, and then you will see at some point you will then get a reply. You can read all about that in the specific positions there. Next is customer service, and this is one of the more popular jobs people are asking me about when they're talking about finding Amazon jobs, because many of them can be done in flexible ways. And of course, customer support, that is where you need to help the customers solve all kind of different problems, and they have support available, email chat. So these are the kind of jobs that are available, and you can see right now they have almost 400. Of course, that will go up and down. This is just at the time of recording this video. Of course, many of the customer service jobs will require a bit of extra training, but you will get that, and then you can start the jobs. Again, you need to apply for it. You can scroll through, see the exact locations they have jobs for, and also see the specific positions. Next option is to do editorial or writing or content management, because Amazon, they need content. They need a lot of content written, and they need positions, or they need people to do this. That can be, for example, you can be a technical writer, copywriter, marketing business writer, publisher, digital editor. You see content developer, content manager. There's many positions like this. And right as the time of recording this video, they have 123 open positions. Of course, you can also just start your own blog if you really like to write, because that long term can give an even bigger potential. But I have a video about that. I'll leave a link in the top corner. But if you're looking for a content writing job or editorial job where you can get paid here and now, if you get the job, then finding a job like that on Amazon is definitely a good option. The next option is to work in PR or communications. You can see right now they only have 3 open positions, so it's not so many different positions, and this requires some skills, in some cases also a certain degree and experience, but then you can also get some very interesting jobs and also a little bit higher paying jobs. You can see it can be communication within just Amazon or communities, corporate, there's all kind of different communication jobs. Some of them you see like public policy manager there, and community engagement leader. There's different jobs like this coming, new jobs regularly. So if you are into this, if you have experience with PR and communications, this can also be a category that's good to keep an eye on. Next, we have software development. Of course, that requires very specific skills, but if you have those skills, you can see they have a lot of jobs like this. They are looking for software engineers, that can help to actually develop the platform, and they have a lot of positions, in different countries, US, Brazil, India, Mexico, Canada, all these different countries. So if you have those skills, find that interesting, this is definitely also a category where you can regularly find jobs where you can work from home or from any location. Sometimes you need to show up at certain places, but that all depends on the specific job. So last option I want to show you is within the legal department. Again, this requires very specific skills. Some of the jobs, as you can see, are more broad, but this one is one that requires very specific skills, but then you can also get a higher pay. So if you have any experience like this, any degree, education in it, you can see they have currently 12 open jobs. Again, more will be added regularly, some will be fulfilled and things like that. But if you are interested in working for Amazon in the legal department, yes, then that is actually possible. You can find jobs here and just go and apply. So as you can see, there are many options to find flexible jobs working for Amazon, and they have a lot of jobs and more are published quite often. And the options I showed you are just examples. There's 7 examples, but you see if you go to this category page that I showed earlier, they have a lot of other categories. The ones that I showed you are the ones that often have flexible positions, meaning you can work from home. Some of them are not that flexible, but there are also others where you can often do that. So you can just go through here and see all these positions in total. They have a few thousands jobs available here at the time of recording this video anyway, so definitely plenty of opportunities. So just to sum it up, if you're looking for work for Amazon, there are plenty of opportunities. It all depends on your skills and your experience and your interest. There are many different options, no matter your background. You just have to go there and be aware that just because you apply, there is of course no guarantee you will get the job. And it is a job, so it comes often with specific schedules, things you need to do. So it's not completely flexible like that. If you're looking for a completely flexible job, or not job I would say, but income opportunity where you can work completely on your own terms, then I'll leave a link below to my top recommended way to learn to build your own real online income, where you can really work and get the freedom to work whenever and wherever you want to. But if you're looking for a position where you can get paid here and now by being hired by Amazon, then the options I showed you here are great opportunities. Just go to the website, apply, and then you might have to be a little bit patient because there are not always jobs that are the exact match for you. You might not get it and all that, but now you at least know what to expect and where to find these jobs. And I hope this video helped you. A lot of people have asked me about this, so if the video helped you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time you see a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.